It's time for Tiger Tip-Off.
Tiger Basketball is brought to you by Wyoming.com. Check out their home and business internet and phone service options on their website and support a local company that supports youth sports in our county. Wyoming.com.
With coverage of today's games, here's Scott Fuller.
And a good Saturday afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Ford Wyoming Center in Casper for the 3A Girls State Championship game between Lander and Cody. And, man, I want to welcome those of you listening to one of the better basketball games that you're ever going to have the pleasure of listening to at the state tournament. In 4 overtimes, the Lander Tiger boys fell to Pinedale in the consolation final. Great job on the call by Jared Anderson to bring that to us across town. We were following along closely here at the Ford Wyoming Center as we are about 18 minutes away from Lander's chance to win a state championship. So the Lander boys, one for the ages, unfortunately fall short. The Lander girls have a tall test in front of them in these Cody Phillies. This is the Porter's Tailgate Show, brought to you by Porter's Mountain View Supply, your one-stop shop for grills, spas, stoves, pellets, and more. Porter's a proud supporter of Fremont County athletes. So the Cody Phillies enter tonight in the state championship game undefeated on the season. They were perfect 24-0. The number 1 seed out of the West. Lander Valley comes in at 21-4 overall, second in the West and playing some of their best basketball of the season at the right time. The Lander Tigers have lost to the Cody Phillies 3 times this year. The first game after Christmas, one of the later conference games in Lander, and then they met in the regional final, which Cody won as well. We'll run down all the information from those games coming up. But of Lander's 4 losses, 3 have come to Cody, 1 came to Wheatlands, and that's it. Cody has been the mountain that no girls team in 3A basketball cannot climb, and it's been Cody number 1 and Lander number 2 throughout the entire season. That's the task in front of the Lander Tigers. They certainly coming in to this game as a 2 seed are an underdog, but this is an even more, I think, tough test for Lander than just a typical 1-2 seed in the state championship game. They are the 2 best teams in the state. They have both proven it. Excuse me. The question is, can Lander somehow, some way, find a way to get the better of Cody in the state championship game? We are about 16 minutes away from tip-off. We're going to step aside, take a timeout, come right back with the Porter's Tailgate Show in front of Lander and Cody for a state title. Coming up next here on 1330 KOVE.
Rehab proudly sponsors our local student athletes and their families in Fremont County. We are honored to play a key role in our Tiger athletes' success both on and off the field, and always partner one-on-one from your first visit to your last to coach you to victory. From sports injuries, aches and pains, to recovery from surgery or concussion, Trust Elevate's specialized crew to dive into your goals, sprint with you to the finish line, and help elevate you to the top of the podium. Check us out at our Lander Main Street location or visit our webpage online. Go Tigers!
At Eyes on Fremont, we know that good vision is about more than just seeing clearly. That's why we're dedicated to providing expert eye care for the whole family. From children's exams to contacts, LASIK to glaucoma treatment, we're here to help. We accept most insurance plans, and our experienced team will make sure you feel right at home. Schedule an appointment today at 111 South Broadway in Riverton, or give us a call at 307-856-9000. Visit WyomingEyes.net to learn more.
Goddard Construction is a local contractor dedicated to our community. We're proud to support our student athletes in every sport, on and off the field. We believe in hard work, crafting excellence, and building legacies, one project at a time. We bring your vision to life. Visit GoddardConstruction.com to see what we can create for you. Goddard Construction, building Fremont County, one project at a time.
We are Maven. We focus on the fundamentals, clean, simple designs with the very best modern materials and technologies. We refuse to compromise our mountain town roots to follow the well-worn path to $1. We choose instead to make game-changing gear and use it in the places and pursuits that inspire us every day. We are Maven, a company focused on the design and creation of innovative products for and by the modern outdoorsman.
Overhead door, we're your total window and door store. We have garage doors, front doors, storm doors, screen doors, glass doors, sliding doors, shower doors, French doors, wood doors, metal doors for your business or home. And the finest brands of windows and service you come to know. We have the right door for your loading dock. We sell the best hardware, handles, and locks. Overhead door, we're your total window and door store. Overhead door.
Perfect Power is a proud supporter of athletics and student athletes all across Fremont County. Perfect Power provides services for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. Darren Hubble, owner and master electrician, has over 30 years of electrical experience. Darren's trustworthy team of professionals can get the job done right. Perfect Power, serving Fremont County and surrounding areas. Stop into 1320 West Main Street, Lander, or give them a call at 307-332-7184.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
The Tyler Watson State Farm Agency is a proud supporter of Riverton High School Wolverine Athletics. We understand the importance of community, and we're excited to be a part of it. As your neighbor, we're here to help you with all your insurance needs. We offer auto, homeowners, renters, business, and life insurance. So stop in and say hi, or give us a call today. The Tyler Watson State Farm Agency will be here for you.
Wyoming Catholic College is a unique institution that offers an immersion in the Western tradition, the beauty and challenges of the wilderness, and the treasures of the Catholic spiritual heritage. Our mission is to provide a unique educational experience that nurtures the body, mind, and spirit. We are proud of our alumni success stories and the learning opportunities we offer through our academic outreach program. Come and explore our campus in Lander, Wyoming.
From the sidelines to the spotlight, from the classroom to the community, Fremont County's greatest accomplishments deserve to be celebrated. When our athletes take the field, when students excel, and when our community comes together, those are the moments that define us. For over 25 years, we've been more than just your internet and phone provider. We're your neighbors, celebrating each victory alongside you. Wyoming.com, proud to support our schools, our athletes, and our future. Visit Wyoming.com today.
It's time for Tiger Tip-Off.
Tiger Basketball is brought to you by Wyoming.com. Check out their home and business internet and phone service options on their website and support a local company that supports youth sports in our county. Wyoming.com.
With coverage of today's games, here's Scott Fuller.
Welcome back to the Ford Wyoming Center National Anthem, as you just hopefully were able to hear from a choir from Kelly Walsh High School, and the colors are being presented and now taken off the floor as we speak by a local unit of the Wyoming National Guard. Lander Tigers are on the floor, as is Cody, ready to play for a state championship game. We're just waiting for the colors to be retreated. And welcome back to the Porter's Tailgate Show, brought to you by Porter's Mountain View Supply, your one-stop shop for grills, spas, stoves, pellets, and more. We continue with a look at these two teams and how they arrived at the state tournament and now a state championship game. Lander Valley Tigers, led by Daisy Goklish on the score sheet, averaging 13 points per game. That makes her among the top scorers in the Western Conference. Another key player is Brianna Lincoln. Brianna Lincoln, one of the better three-point shooters in 3A basketball. She's shooting about 41%. Tegan Reinhardt inside provides size and rebounding. She averages over 6 rebounds per game, among the top rebounders in the region. Lander also gets strong playmaking from Hayden Goggles, averaging 6 rebounds per game and among the top rebounders in the region. Tigers are not a team that's built around one superstar. They are about depth, they're about rebounding, defensive pressure, and transition when the opportunity presents itself. For the Cody Phillies, obviously one of the most dominant teams in Wyoming high school basketball, regardless of class. They're at the top of 3A, undefeated on the season. At the center of everything is junior Grace Hayes. As a junior, she is now officially a 2-time Gatorade Player of the Year. That honor was bestowed upon her yesterday. I believe that news came down. So Grace Hayes is this year's Gatorade Player of the Year. She averages 26.5 per game, 6 boards, 3 assists, and 5 steals per game. Simply put, she affects the game everywhere, anytime she's on the floor. Ellie Talich, also one of the best facilitators in 3A, 4.8 assists per game, marking one of the better marks in the region as well. Talich passes off into Sydney Simone, another double-digit scorer who stretches the defense with her three-point shooting, and Evelyn Agadal kind of anchors everything down low. Starting lineups are being introduced right now. We are aware of power outages and internet connection issues back in Lander that might affect some of our broadcast today. We'll try to get that rectified as soon as possible. Starting lineups being introduced for both teams, and we're actually going to get going a couple of moments early, it looks like here. Typical starting 5 for head coach Drew Powell. Daisy Goklish, Brianna Lincoln, Paisley Hollingshead, Dagan Reinhardt, and who am I missing? Hayden Goggles. All right, so the teams are on the floor. We're going to get going a couple of ticks early. Lander and Cody for a state championship. Paisley Hollingshead to jump for the Tigers, and the possession is won back to Lander. Glad to have you with us. We'll try to get our radio issues fixed ASAP as the Lander Tigers start their first offensive possession with Daisy Goklish spinning in the lane. She's defended down there by a double team, and the shot comes up short. It's possession for the Cody Phillies. Phillies cycle right for a 3 from the right corner that is up and no good from Simone. Rebound taken in transition by Goklish, who slows things down across the timeline. Still scoreless, 7:26 to go in the first quarter. It's Daisy Goklish. Skip pass from left to right to Goggles. Goggles off a screen from Brianna Lincoln and passes up top to Dagan Reinhardt. Tigers cycling motion to their left, and now the pass goes to Brianna Lincoln, driving in the lane. Brianna Lincoln puts up a layup that's no good, too strong off the glass. Cody comes away with the rebound with Hayes. Grace Hayes lost the handle in the lane. It's taken away by the Tigers. Goggles comes away with it. Over a minute gone by, still scoreless from the 3A girls state championship game. Tigers cycling their offense at the top of the key again with Goklish. Daisy Goklish with a pass to Hollingshead. Pass in the lane and now in the corner. Goklish from the top of the key. Tigers taking a lot of time on this possession. Now pass to Goggles. Thought about a long three, pulled it back down. Tried to get a screen from Goklish. Given to Reinhardt. Dagan Reinhardt guarded there by Grace Hayes. Reinhardt with a skip pass. Somehow finds its way to Hollingshead down low in the lane, but the ball got away from her, so a turnover. Then Brianna Lincoln comes away with a steal and forces a turnover out of bounds. So it'll be Lander basketball under their own basket. Tigers on the inbound. Bounce pass to Reinhardt. Kicked out for a three in the right corner from Goggles. That is no good. We remain scoreless with over 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Grace Hayes kicks it left to Ball. Here's a three from the left corner that is no good. Too strong. Offensive rebound with a putback. And the Cody Phillies strike first with the layup. 2-0 Cody. 5:35 to go in the first quarter. It's Goggles across the timeline to Goklish. Goklish has Paisley Hollingshead to her right. No contact up top is not called. Goklish able to regain possession, drives in with a left-handed layup. It's no good. Ball is knocked out of bounds. It will be to Cody. 5:17 to go in the first. Grace Hayes and her Cody Phillies undefeated on the season. They are up by 2. Entry pass to about the free throw line is Agadal. Agadal kicks it into the left corner. Sydney Simone. Grace Hayes for a college range three that's no good, just a little bit short. Long rebound come away with by Simone. Now kicked into the right corner. Possession continues for Cody. There's a blocking foul that will be called against DeLander, and we'll see if they count the shot that went in as well. And who got the foul? They are going to count the bucket, and one bonus free throw is going to be on the way. That is no good off the front of the rim. Rebound pulled down by Cody, but first to travel before anything could be done with it. So a turnover back to Lander. The free throw once again missed. Now it's Goggles. Avoids the trap with a long pass to Goklish behind the defense. Daisy is fouled. She'll have a couple of free throws on the way. It's again power outages affecting our radio broadcast back in Lander. Hope to get on the air there soon. YouTube channel shouldn't be affected by that. So we're happy to have you with us for the state's championship game. Lander has broken the seal with Daisy Goklish making her first free throw. 4-1, Cody Phillies. Goklish with another free throw. Got a couple of bounces off of the rim and it falls out. So it remains a 3-point Cody Phillies lead with 4:39 to go in the first quarter. Ellie Talich gets the ball to Grace Hayes. Kick into the right corner. Double team down there. Back up top to Simone, and now here's a three from the left wing from Ball that's no good. Another offensive rebound for the Phillies. Ball's on the floor and out of bounds to Lander. So Cody controlling the boards more or less in this game early. Lander's done their best defensively to hang in there. It's a one-possession game, 4-1 with 4:16 to go. There's a half-court turnover. Grace Hayes in for a layup. It's good. Gatorade Player of the Year is going to get her points. It's 6-1. Brianna Lincoln with a long pass across the timeline to Paisley Hollingshead. Now the pass to her left to Goggles. Goggles will bounce pass to Hollingshead in the lane. There's a layup that's up and good. Tigers cut the deficit to 3. Now kick into the right corner, back up top, and a left wing entry, driving in his ball. Got the ball up to Grace Hayes. Grace Hayes with a kick into the right wing. Simone, right side drive baseline to Grace Hayes for a mid-range 2. That's off the mark, missed everything, and out of bounds back to the Tigers. Lander trailing by 3, 3:22 to go in the first quarter. It's Goggles across the timeline for the Tigers. Pass to Paisley Hollingshead. Now Goklish swung out to Dagan Reinhardt in the left corner. Dagan Reinhardt dribbles all the way to the top of the key and kicks the ball right to Goklish, guarded by Grace Hayes. Goklish with a bounce pass to Hollingshead, drives in the lane. Kick out to Goggles for 3. That is no good. Offensive rebound from Goklish. The putback 2 is in. Tigers have cut it to 1, 6-5 with 2:48 to go in the first quarter on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard. Grace Hayes, entry pass to the free throw line. A cutter underneath and a kick out for a 3 from the right corner. No good. Rebound is free. Tigers somehow can't come away with it and commit a shooting foul. There were 4 Lander Tigers under the basket, and the ball just got away from all 4 of them. Cody player in there for the rebound to put it back. Did not make the shot, but she was fouled. First of 2 free throws is on the way. And good from Macy Ball, the junior. Ball's got one more on the way. Second free throw rolls in as well. It's 8-5 Phillies with 2:31 to go in the first quarter on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard. Maddie Arnich, double teamed, trapped, gets the ball to Hayden Goggles for a 3 in the left corner. That's no good. Grace Hayes comes away with the rebound. Hayes down the floor and across the timeline with 2:15 to go. Kicked up top to Macy Ball. Macy into the 2-3 of the Lander zone. Entry pass down low is collected by Morager. Now an entry to the right block. That is taken by Grace Hayes. 1:57 to go in the first quarter. Tigers trailing, long Phillies possession here. Cody cycles left with Macy Ball. Pass down to the left block and a skip into the right corner. Good ball movement from the Phillies. Good set defense by the Tigers as well. 1:42 to go. The clock continues to roll. Mid-range 2 from about the free throw line is up and good after all that. 10-5. Cody on top of Lander on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard with 1:31 remaining in the first quarter. Across the timeline is Brianna Lincoln. Gets the ball to Arnich. Maddie Arnich, double teamed at the top of the zone and has trouble with it. It's ripped away from her. Grace Hayes in transition the other way with a right-handed layup that's good. See if Lander wants to take a timeout here. They're going to play on. 12-5 on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard. Brianna Lincoln into that full court pressure is fouled right across the half-court stripe. The 1:03 remaining. That's going to be team foul number 2 on Cody. Lander's also been called for 2 as well. Brianna Lincoln on the inbound. Into the backcourt for Goggles. Goggles off a screen from Goklish, and then Goklish gets the pass of the left-handed layup that goes. Daisy Goklish, pretty play, pick and roll, dives in for a left-handed layup. 12-7, Tigers trailing Cody in the 3A Girls State Championship game. Entry pass is on the floor. A couple of players down there to get it, and a foul is going to be called reaching in on the loose ball, I think, on Arnich. That is Arnich who's going to be called. told we may have our radio audience with us shortly, so we'll welcome them in as soon as we have the opportunity. Cody on the inbound with 34 seconds remaining. Euro step in the lane, but it was one too many. There is a travel called. Tigers inbound with 29.4 seconds left in this first quarter. It is Goggles all the way down coast to coast across the timeline to the left side of the rim, and she is fouled. So a couple of big free throws for Hayden Goggles to keep the Tigers within shouting distance here with 19.6 seconds remaining. All right, I'm told we have our radio audience back in Lander. Power outages, internet issues causing all kinds of problems in Fremont County. Here in Casper at the 3A Girls State Championship game, it's Cody 12, Lander 7. Lander has a couple of free throws on the way from Goggles after she was fouled. The first free throw is no good. 19.6 on the first quarter clock following this second free throw. Second one's good. Tigers now trail by 4. It's 12-8 on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard. See if Cody doesn't want to hold for one with Grace Hayes across the timeline. She'll start off to her left. Hayes has it back up top of the key. Playing catch with Macy Ball. They'll try the left corner. Grace Hayes drives down the left side of the lane. One more bounce pass, another across the lane, and the shot is no good. Ball is free. Hayes comes away with it and is fouled at the buzzer. The shot won't go, but we'll have no time free throws on the way from Grace Hayes, who now has 4 points on the night. Not sure if we've counted that bucket yet. In the stats anyway. Officials conferring. I think they're trying to make sure that that shot was taken before the buzzer and how the foul factors in, but they are going to give Grace Hayes 2 free throws. She's been held by the Tigers to 4 points in this first quarter. 12-8, pending 2 free throws from the Gatorade Player of the Year again. That announcement was made yesterday for the Cody Philly superstar. First free throw, she missed it. Nobody on the floor except for Grace Hayes with these untimed free throws, and so she missed the first one. Second one on the way is no good as well. Hit the rim 3 times and wouldn't fall. So after the first quarter, Tigers are within 4 in the state championship game. It's Cody 12, Lander 8. Back after this, Lander Tiger basketball on 1330 KOVE.
Rehab proudly sponsors our local student athletes and their families in Fremont County. We are honored to play a key role in our Tiger athletes' success both on and off the field, and always partner one-on-one from your first visit to your last to coach you to victory. From sports injuries, aches and pains, to recovery from surgery or concussion, trust Elevate's specialized crew to dive into your goals, sprint with you to the finish line, and help elevate you to the top of the podium. Check us out at our Lander Main Street location or visit our webpage online. Go Tigers!
From the sidelines to the spotlight, from the classroom to the community, Fremont County's greatest accomplishments deserve to be celebrated. When our athletes take the field, when students excel, and when our community comes together, those are the moments that define us. For over 25 years, we've been more than just your internet and phone provider. We're your neighbors, celebrating each victory alongside you. Wyoming.com, proud to support our schools, our athletes, and our future. Visit Wyoming.com today.
Lander basketball is on the air. With coverage of today's games, here's Scott Fuller.
Start of the second quarter, Cody Phillies on top of Lander in the state championship game by a score of 12-8. Cody basketball on the inbound. Grace Hayes missed a couple of big free throws at the end of the first quarter. They're trying to get her the ball again at the top of the key as they cycle Macy Ball there. They got it to Hayes, who's quickly double-teamed at the top of the zone, opens up a lane down low. Pass down there's no good. Shot's no good. Second shot is going to lead to a jump ball, and the possession arrow goes to the Tigers. Brianna Lincoln to inbound full court against this ever dangerous full court press of Cody's. Goklish bounces it to Brianna Lincoln. Back to Daisy Goklish quickly, and she'll get the ball across the timeline. Brianna Lincoln has the ball right wing. Now Goklish at the top of the key. 40 seconds gone by in this second quarter. Hollingshead to Arnich, weaving up top. Arnich with a Euro step and a tough floater. That's no good. Cody comes away with a rebound. Ellie Talich starts things down the floor. Talich starts right side to Hayes. Grace Hayes spins around, slips. Got the ball back to Talich. Talich with a spin move in the lane with 7 seconds to go in the quarter. Shot is no good. The rebound is on the floor. Brianna Lincoln's down there. And I think Lincoln drew a foul. Brianna Lincoln was the first to hit the deck, and she got landed on. And so this will be a Cody Phillies foul. First foul call of the second quarter either way. And the calls against Macy Ball, who now has 3 fouls. That is not insignificant. Just after about a quarter and 1 minute of action. Brianna Lincoln with her team trailing by 4 into the teeth of that full court pressure. Lincoln gets it back from Goklish, and then passes to Daisy. Daisy drives in, had the ball stripped away. It's Cody the other way, 2-on-2. Lander hustling to get back. They'll reset their offense with the Phillies to Grace Hayes for 3 from the left side. That's no good. Rebound tracked down by the Tigers, but the outlet pass is stolen away. Flying in is Simone, who puts up a shot that's no good. Hayes puts up a shot that falls. Rebounding is just killing the Lander Tigers early. They've had plenty of misses to take advantage of, but the offensive rebounding numbers for the Phillies, 15-5, and a timeout will be taken. 15 rebounds for Cody, it's a 5 for Lander. Timeout taken by the Tigers. We'll take it with them. Actually, we're going to keep it right here for 30 seconds. It's a short timeout. So, believe we have our radio audience back in Fremont County. Apologize for missing the start of this game with power outage issues back in Lander. As I know you all are well aware the last couple of days, but I think we've got that fixed, at least for the time being. If power holds. For those of you just joining us, across town, Jared Anderson had a great call of a spectacular, legendary state tournament game. There's only a consolation game, but the Lander boys and Pinedale went into 4 overtimes. Pinedale ended up getting the better of the Tigers by, I think, 2 points in the end. But what an end to a great season for the Lander boys, falling in overtime to Pinedale. And here at the Ford Wyoming Event Center, Lander Tigers have an opportunity on the girls' side to make a little bit of history. They got some work to do, though. Lander basketball, and the pass across the lane is stolen away. Layup at the other end is blocked and out of bounds to the Cody Phillies. Lander just hasn't gotten the feel of that defense just yet, and it's a lot easier said than done. But rebounding's been a big factor. Official rebound numbers have now been adjusted to 14 for Cody and 5 for Lander. That's got to be fixed. Grace Hayes for the Phillies. Passes to Talich, and then Hayes gets it back. Hayes with a pass to her left to Simone. Simone driving in to the top of the zone. Now Grace Hayes drives baseline with a pretty floater that drops. Averaging 26 points per game. Grace now has 8 for Cody. It's Goggles with a kick out to Paisley Hollingshead. Brianna Lincoln on the right side. Brianna kicks into the right corner to Hollingshead. Paisley finds Lincoln deep in the right corner. Bounce pass to Dagan Reinhardt. Missed the layup. Perfect play call, perfect execution until the shot. Dagan just a little too strong off the glass. Ellie Talich for the Phillies. Simone with a skip pass from right to left to Hayes. Talich back to Simone with 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Here's a 3 from Simone that drops. Cody 19, Lander 8. Phillies starting to run away with things. 4:47 to go in the second. Lander again against that full court pressure. It leads to a tipped ball out of bounds. Stays with Lander basketball. So with 4:42 to go in the second, Lander's going to inbound from right in front of the Cody bench. It's Brianna Lincoln toward the top of the key. Lincoln with a kick to the right. It's Goggles. Goggles drives into the zone. Goggles to Goklish for three. That's no good. Paisley Hollingshead flying in for the rebound, but she lost it out of bounds. Cody Phillies will sub in, excuse me, Addison Radcliffe, a senior. Grace Hayes across the timeline. The pass off to her left to Simone. Cody on top of Lander, 19-8 with 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. Ball stolen away by Goklish, and then she couldn't keep it in bounds, so it goes right back to Cody. Lander Tigers shooting 3 of 12 from the field so far. Fortunately for Lander, Cody is 1 of 7 from beyond the arc. Phillies halfway through the second quarter cycle their offense with Radcliffe. Now a pass to Grace Hayes in the left corner. Contact down low, no call either way, and then a shooting foul as Talich goes up on the left block. So free throws will be on the way for the Phillies. Talich with 2. And the first free throw is no good off the back of the rim. Second free throw from Talich is good. Cody Phillies on top 20-8 on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard. Lander needs to get some offense going. Right up against this full court pressure again. Lander's figured that out pretty well with a couple of passes. Just haven't finished their shots. Hollingshead turned around, was fouled, which is good news for the Tigers because that shot was never going in. Paisley Hollingshead to the free throw line to try to cut this to 10 points with 3:48 to go in the second quarter. State championship game, 3A girls from the Ford Wyoming Center. First free throw from Hollingshead is good. Makes the deficit 11. Paisley Hollingshead has one more on the way. Second one from Paisley is no good, and the rebound pulled down by the Phillies. Agadal was right there for Cody. Grace Hayes flying down the floor across the timeline. Heads to the left wing, picks up her dribble, and drops the ball to her left. Stout defense out there by Brianna Lincoln, so the ball goes back to Hayes. Deep pass under the basket. Tigers close in and steal the ball. Goklish outlets to Goggles. Goggles cross half court, flying down the floor. Now stops and skips it all the way over to Goklish. Goklish dribbles to the top of the key. Pass to Paisley Hollingshead. 3:16 to go in the second. Paisley almost lost the handle, but got it to Brianna Lincoln. Lincoln, ISO there, but guarded nicely by Radcliffe. It's a stout Cody defensive team. Dagan Reinhardt, a little too deep on the right block. Put up a shot, no good. Got her own miss off the backboard. Count it, and one. Tenacious play there down low from Dagan Reinhardt. First shot was a really tough angle, low percentage shot. I think she saw that and kind of knew that, so she followed it. Got the rebound, put up a shot, and was fouled with under 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. And the free throw's good. It's an 8-point Cody lead with under 3 minutes to go in the second quarter from the 3A Girls State Championship game in Casper. Phillies start their offense on the right side. They'll get up to Simone and now cycle left. There's a three from the left corner that's short. Rebounds pulled down by the Phillies. Another board for Cody, and they'll outlet to reset to Grace Hayes. Now a kick into the left corner. Driving in is Marger, and it's stolen away. For the moment, Tigers have it, but there's trouble in the backcourt. Brianna Lincoln somehow gets the ball to Goggles. Goggles trying to split the defense, top of the key to Paisley Hollingshead. Drives left baseline, good off the glass. Tigers back within 6, 2:19 to go in the second quarter. Pass into the left corner once again against this 2-3 zone of the Tigers. Bounce pass to Grace Hayes, guarded by Paisley. Hollingshead now doubled, so a kick into the right corner. Hayes has it back. One dribble, drives left, puts up a shot that's no good. Again, Cody comes away with a rebound. The ball goes out of bounds to the Tigers. Lander's got to fix this rebounding issue. 20 rebounds for the Phillies to 6 for the Tigers. That's been the whole game. And now they just adjusted our stat sheet to 22 rebounds to 6. Well, that's been the whole thing. 20-14. Shot from the top of the key is no good for the Tigers, so Grace Hayes has it in transition, puts up a shot. It's no good. On the rebound, there is a foul on the Tigers. I think this will be a shooting foul. Two free throws on the way. The first one is good. This is reminiscent of the second regular season game between Lander and Cody. First game in Cody was not good news for the Tigers, but Lander played Cody much, much better in Lander. Was a game at halftime. Second free throw is also good, so Cody extends their lead to 22-14. But if you give this Phillies team 3 or 4 minutes of game time, any time in the game, they'll destroy you. There's a steal and an errant pass as Ellie Talich comes away with it for Cody. It's out of bounds to the Tigers. Break for Lander. Turnover numbers are going to be a telling factor at halftime as well. Under a minute and a half to go in the second quarter. Goggles with a bounce pass to Brandon Lincoln. Back to Goggles. They break the press. Goggles driving in. Kick out to Arnett. She's left alone there. Gives it to Daisy Goklish for 3. That's no good. Rebound come away with by Grace Hayes, and it's 2-on-2 for Cody the other way. Bounce pass across the lane to Marger. Marger picked up her dribble and is tied up, I think. Yeah, jump ball with a possession arrow to Cody. But they'll switch the arrow with 1:06 remaining in the second quarter. Pretty big 1:06 for the Tigers to D up and maybe get some offense. On the inbound, the ball is tipped out of bounds to Cody. Told our radio audience may have joined us recently. A lot of power issues, as you all are aware, in Fremont County, so apologize for that. We are at the 3A Girls State Championship game at the Ford Wyoming Center. Cody Phillies up on top of Lander, 22-14 with a minute to go in the first half. Cody basketball, they'll skip from left to right, then pass under the basket, put up a layup that is up and good. 24-14, Cody extends their lead back to 10 points. Lander against this full court pressure of Cody. Brianna Lincoln and Goggles working on that. Leads to a steal. Grace Hayes traveled, but it was not called. Grace Hayes passes left to Agadal, who finishes the play. The ball got stuck on Hayes' hip there, and she got away with one as she kept moving down the floor. Brianna Lincoln across the timeline for the Tigers. Skip pass to Hollingshead. Hollingshead to Goggles, lost the handle, saved it from going out of bounds. And then driving toward the basket, had it poked away from behind. Here's Grace Hayes in transition, 2-on-1 the other way. Hayes with a layup, up and good. 28-14 with 9 seconds left, and now 8. Tigers aren't aware of the clock. 5 seconds with Brianna Lincoln driving right side. She'll throw the ball under the basket as time expires. At the end of the first half of the 3A Girls State Championship game, Cody pulling away late in the second quarter on top of Lander, 28-14. The Wide Out Buckle Up for Life halftime show is coming up after this. Lander Tiger basketball on 1330 KOVE.
Fremont Motor Companies, Wyoming isn't just where we operate, it's where we belong. For over 85 years, we've stood alongside our community through life's big moments, from turning the key to turning the page in every journey that follows. Here, customers become neighbors, and neighbors become family. Visit us today at Fremont Chevrolet GMC Riverton or online at FremontChevyGMCRiverton.com. We are Wyoming. Together, let's drive.
At Gales Carpet One Floor and Home, we believe every floor tells a story. As a family-owned business with deep roots in Fremont County, we don't just sell flooring. we create personalized solutions for your home. From cozy carpets to stunning hardwood, our expert team guides you through every step. Scan the QR code to learn more. Transform your space with confidence. At Gales Carpet One Floor and Home, we're here to wow you.
Goddard Construction is a local contractor dedicated to our community. We're proud to support our student athletes in every sport on and off the field. We believe in hard work, crafting excellence, and building legacies one project at a time. We bring your vision to life. Visit GoddardConstruction.com to see what we can create for you. Goddard Construction, building Fremont County one project at a time.
Welcome to Hampton Inn & Suites, your home away from home in Riverton. Enjoy top-notch amenities like our indoor pool, hot tub, and fitness center. Start your day with our complimentary breakfast. Stay connected with free Wi-Fi. Relax in one of our 89 beautifully furnished rooms. The Hampton Inn & Suites is proud to support the Riverton Athletics Program and being a part of the Riverton High School Booster Club. We want to wish all student athletes the best this coming season and look forward to being a part of your success.
Overhead door, we're your total window and door store. We have garage doors, front doors, storm doors, screen doors, glass doors, sliding doors, shower doors, French doors, wood doors, metal doors for your business or home. And the finest brands of windows and service you come to know. We have the right door for your loading dock. We sell the best hardware, handles, and locks. Overhead door, we're your total window and door store. Overhead door.
From the sidelines to the spotlight, from the classroom to the community, Fremont County's greatest accomplishments deserve to be celebrated. When our athletes take the field, when students excel, and when our community comes together, those are the moments that define us. For over 25 years, we've been more than just your internet and phone provider. We're your neighbors, celebrating each victory alongside you. Wyoming.com, proud to support our schools, our athletes, and our future. Visit Wyoming.com today.
Your home for Lander basketball all season long. KOVE Radio, 1330 AM and 107.7 FM.
Tiger Basketball is brought to you by Wyoming.com. Check out their home and business internet and phone service options on their website and support a local company that supports youth sports in our county. Wyoming.com.
Welcome back to the Ford Wyoming Center in Casper. Halftime of the 3A Girls State Championship game. The Cody Phillies, number one team in the state, on top of Lander, 28-14. This is the Wide Up Buckle Up for Life halftime show brought to you by Wide Up. Reminding you that seatbelts save lives. Buckle up so you can stay in the game every time, every ride. The Cody Phillies have led throughout this game. The lead is currently its largest. The Lander Tigers had it down to 4, the deficit, midway through the second quarter. But Cody able to pull away for this 28-14 lead. Is the largest deficit of the day for Lander. The story of the game has been rebounding, even more than points. Cody Phillies have been credited for 13 offensive rebounds to Lander's 2 offensive rebounds. And Cody has been given 12 defensive rebounds to Lander's 4 rebounds. So that's a total difference of 25-6 on the rebounding margin. That needs to get fixed for the Lander Tigers in the second half. Good news for Lander, having played now the Cody Phillies 4 times this season. This is the 4th meeting between these two teams. Cody has won all 3 games. They've pretty well figured out that full court press. Lander had trouble at the front court end of the play, at the end of the play, but they've been able to get the ball across the timeline in time. Just, it's really limited opportunities down low, as this Cody team's good. I mean, there's no secret sauce to playing against Cody. They are good offensively. They are good defensively. They are just a solid basketball team. And need to play your best ball and get some breaks to be able to upset this team. There's a reason they're undefeated on the season. Individual scoring numbers from the first half for Lander. Daisy Goklish had 5 points, 2 of 6 from the floor. Paisley Hollingshead also had a couple of buckets and a free throw for 5 points. Dagan Reinhardt had 3 on a field goal and a free throw, and Hayden Goggles with a free throw for Lander's 14 points. Leading scorer in the game, no surprise, Grace Hayes with 10 points. named yesterday for the second time in her career the Gatorade Player of the Year. She was 5 of 12 from the floor, did miss 2 free throws, and she missed 3 three-point shots. So Grace Hayes, with 10 points in the first half, is actually not shooting that well. She's averaging 26 points per game. Ellie Talich, also a contributor for Cody in that first half, 3 of 4 from the floor with 7 points. As a team, Cody shot 40% from the floor. Lander was 5 of 17. So if the shooting picks up, the big story is that rebounding number. 28-6, the rebounding margin for Cody in that first half. We'll see what adjustments Lander might be able to make in the third quarter to try to climb back from what's now their largest deficit of the game at 14 points. Halftime of the 3A Girls State Championship game from the Ford Wyoming Center. Take a break, come back with quarter number 3 right after this on 1330 KOVE.
Rehab proudly sponsors our local student athletes and their families in Fremont County. We are honored to play a key role in our Tiger athletes' success both on and off the field, and always partner one-on-one from your first visit to your last to coach you to victory. From sports injuries, aches and pains, to recovery from surgery or concussion, trust Elevate's specialized crew to dive into your goals, sprint with you to the finish line, and help elevate you to the top of the podium. Check us out at our Lander Main Street location or visit our webpage online. Go Tigers!
At Eyes on Fremont, we know that good vision is about more than just seeing clearly. That's why we're dedicated to providing expert eye care for the whole family. From children's exams to contacts, LASIK to glaucoma treatment, we're here to help. We accept most insurance plans, and our experienced team will make sure you feel right at home. Schedule an appointment today at 111 South Broadway in Riverton, or give us a call at 307-856-9000. Visit WyomingEyes.net to learn more.
We are Maven. We focus on the fundamentals, clean, simple designs with the very best modern materials and technologies. We refuse to compromise our mountain town roots to follow the well-worn path to $1. We choose instead to make game-changing gear and use it in the places and pursuits that inspire us every day. We are Maven, a company focused on the design and creation of innovative products for and by the modern outdoorsman.
Overhead door, we're your total window and door store. We have garage doors, front doors, storm doors, screen doors, glass doors, sliding doors, shower doors, French doors, wood doors, metal doors, for your business or home. And the finest brands of windows and service you come to know. We have the right door for your loading dock. We sell the best hardware, handles, and locks. Overhead door, we're your total window and door store. Overhead door.
Who is RE/MAX All-Star Realtors? We're a professional real estate agency where your success is our priority. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or invest, we're here to guide you every step of the way. With unmatched professionalism and a track record of delivering results, we're your trusted partners in real estate. Your success is our top priority. Find your perfect property with RE/MAX All-Star Realtors. Contact us at 307-856-7827 or visit remaxriverton.com.
From the sidelines to the spotlight, from the classroom to the community, Fremont County's greatest accomplishments deserve to be celebrated. When our athletes take the field, when students excel, and when our community comes together, those are the moments that define us. For over 25 years, we've been more than just your internet and phone provider. We're your neighbors, celebrating each victory alongside you. Wyoming.com, proud to support our schools, our athletes, and our future. Visit Wyoming.com today.
Your home for Lander basketball all season long. KOVE Radio, 1330 AM and 107.7 FM.
Tiger Basketball is brought to you by Wyoming.com. Check out their home and business internet and phone service options on their website and support a local company that supports youth sports in our county. Wyoming.com.
Just about set for the third quarter from the Ford Wyoming Center. 3A Girls State Championship. Cody Phillies on top of Lander by 14, 28-14. On the Fremont Chevy scoreboard. Two teams coming out of the locker rooms at about the same time with a couple of minutes remaining in halftime. It's going to be Lander basketball to start the third quarter. Daisy Goklish on the inbound. Right in front of us, guarded by Grace Hayes. Goklish to Goggles, and we are underway in the third quarter. Lander Tigers with some work to do, trailing the number 1 team in the state, undefeated Cody, by 14. Goklish on the left wing, kicks to Goggles, left corner. One dribble, picks it up, entry pass is stolen away. Grace Hayes down the floor in transition. Goklish on her horse to get back, and Goklish is going to end up committing a foul. Grace Hayes to the free throw line for a couple of free throws. She's got 10 points on the night. 0 of 2 from the free throw line so far. That is not going to continue happening for Grace Hayes. But she missed that one. Grace now 0 of 3 from the line. One more free throw. Second one from Hayes is good. Cody 29, Lander 14. Tigers again into the teeth of this full court press of Cody's. They dealt with it pretty well in the first half, and they'll break the timeline this time with Daisy Goklish driving in. Kick into the right corner, intended for Paisley Hollingshead, is knocked out of bounds. Lander basketball. They'll inbound from the corner under their own basket. Goggles to inbound. She's got to get it to somebody. She get called for a 5 count. She did. 5-second call on the inbound is a turnover to Cody. 7:28 to go in the third. Ellie Talich for the Phillies across the timeline. Gets the ball right to Ball. Macy Ball, guarded by Hollingshead. Hollingshead with a bounce pass to Grace Hayes, left wing. Hayes double teamed on top of the zone. She'll cross over and split the defenders to the top of the key, and then passes left to Ball. Macy Ball milking some clock with 7:04 to go in the third corner. Passing to the right corner is Talich. Grace Hayes floater in the lane is up and good. 31-14. Lander Tigers yet to score in this second half. And again in that full court pressure, Goggles dribbles across the timeline and into the right corner. Handoff to Hollingshead. Brianna Lincoln thought about a 3. Now she'll take it from the top of the key. No good. Goklish on the rebound and the putback. Talked about rebounding in the Wide Out Buckle Up for Life halftime show. The rebounding margin 25-7 now. But Lander with a key rebound and a putback there to get their first points of the third quarter. Cody with a pass to Simone, drives right baseline. Ball's out of bounds, back to the Tigers. So the smallest of windows opening up for Lander right now to go on a scoring streak and close this margin. You got to do it quick, and it won't last long. Once again into that full court press, it's Brianna Lincoln. Gets the ball to Dagan Reinhardt, top of the key. Paisley Hollingshead, left corner. Kick to Goklish, drives down the lane, throws it out of bounds. There's a blind pass to nobody. Actually, that was Goggles, who thought that Goklish was in the right corner. She was over there, just not that deep into the corner, and so a turnover back to Cody. 31-16 on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard. Lander's going to try to apply some full court pressure here. Grace Hayes across the timeline, fairly easily broken. Dribbling down the right baseline is Simone. Kicked up top of the key, now a 3 from the left side as Cody cycles their offense, and Lander comes away with a rebound. Brianna Lincoln doing a great job boxing out. She'll draw a foul against her. Or she was fouled, I should say. So it'll be Lander basketball. That's going to be one team foul apiece here in the third quarter. Just over 2 minutes gone by. Lander will break that press with Goggles and Lincoln. Now it's Goggles down the lane. Right-handed floater goes in. 31-18. Tigers again applying some of that 2-2-1 press. Grace Hayes has it stolen from behind by Goklish. Daisy Goklish trying to beat the Phillies down the floor before they can set up this press. It's Dagan Reinhardt in transition. Brianna Lincoln for 3. She got it. Timeout taken by Lander. Tigers to within 10. Step aside, back right after this on 1330 KOV.
Introducing WyoGlass, your local glass experts. From windows to showers, we got you covered. We're proud to be a part of the Lander community and a local sports sponsor. We're dedicated to serving all of Fremont County, so you can trust us with your residential and commercial windows and doors, auto glass, shower doors, and garage doors. For quality service and local support, choose WyoGlass. Visit us at wyoglassoflander.com or on Main Street in Lander today.
Welcome back to the Ford Wyoming Center. 5:17 to go in the third quarter. Lander on a bit of a run. They have cut this deficit to 10. 31-21. Cody Phillies on top of the Tigers. It will be Cody basketball. Lander, no choice but to try this 2-2-1 press. You don't want to press Cody, but it was getting out of hand. So you got to try something. It's been fairly effective so far. It did cause a turnover on the last possession. It's that 2-2-1 that they've been running all year. Cody gets across the timeline. They finally do. Marger with a bounce pass to Hayes, nearly stolen away by the Tigers, and a foul is going to be called on Goggles. It was bounced past right to Goggles, and she just couldn't hang on to it. Grace Hayes got it back, and then Goggles will be called for the foul. That's team foul number 2 for the Tigers, and the second on Goggles. Cody on the inbound under the basket with 5 minutes to go in the third. Leads to a shot from Agadal that's no good. Tigers are there for the rebound. Much better rebounding quarter. Reinhardt to Goggles. Goggles kicks into the left corner for Paisley Hollingshead. Brianna Lincoln for 3. That's good. Brianna Lincoln's got 2 triples in a row. And the Tigers trail 31-24. Both fan bases kind of getting into it a little bit as this becomes a game again. 4:32 to go in the third quarter. Cody's going to try and answer with a 3 off the right top of the key. That's no good. Tigers are there with a rebound with Reinhardt. And now Goggles down the floor. She's yet to cross the timeline yet. And she was called for a 10 count. So Lander came away with a rebound cleanly. But Cody just applied kind of a makeshift pressure, just to like get on anybody. And Goggles had enough trouble with it where she was called for a 10 count just about a foot before she was able to cross the timeline. She was almost there. 4:13 to go, turnover to Cody. Phillies on top of Lander, 31-24 in the state championship game. Phillies point guard Talich will bounce the ball down low to Agadal. She lost that out of bounds. It's off a Tiger, so Cody will inbound with 4:05 to go in the third quarter. Simone inbounds up high to Agadal. Guarded there by Goklish. Agadal into the right corner for Grace Hayes for 3. That was blocked, or at least tipped. The ball's free under the basket, and a foul is going to be called, I think, against Cody. This will be a Phillies foul. As flying in there was Brianna Lincoln to try to get the short shot. She could see that after that ball from Grace Hayes in the right corner was deflected, that it wasn't going to make the rim, so she came flying in. Foul ended up being called on Marger. That's her second. Lander basketball trailing 31-24 in the state title game. Brianna Lincoln in the left corner. Lincoln, a lot of contact, and finally a foul is called as she drove in from the left side. So we have free throws on the way. It should be, nope, excuse me, that's the third team foul for Cody. So no double bonus yet with 3:47 to go. Lander basketball, though, as they inbound with Goggles. Goggles, kick to Dagan Reinhardt for 3. She skied that one way too hard. She can make that shot, just a little bit too much oomph on that one. Cody in transition with Grace Hayes the other way. Hayes gave it up, and the travel will turn the ball back over to the Tigers. Lander's got a window right now. They've got a window they've got to take advantage of. They need about 3 or 4 really strong offensive possessions. Momentum starting to swing in this game a little bit, but Lander's got to make shots. 31-24, Tiger basketball. They trail Cody with 3:23 to go in the third quarter of the state championship game. Off the screen, top of the key is Goggles. Down the right side of the lane to Goklish. Daisy, Paisley Hollingshead, top of the key. Brianna Lincoln had to reach for that pass. And now to Goggles for 3. That shot's no good. Cody comes away with a rebound with Talich. 3-minute mark of the third quarter. Talich down the floor for the Phillies to Hayes, and now a pass into the corner. Lander gets their zone set up in time, so Cody will pass back up right wing to Grace Hayes. Drives in, Euro step, off the glass and good. 33-24. 2:47 to go in the third. It's Goggles across the timeline to Brianna Lincoln. Lincoln had the ball tipped away, and this will be now Cody has trouble with the possession. Bodies are all over the floor, and a timeout was granted to Cody. Neither team could get possession of the basketball, and it was just rolling around on the floor. Cody was given the benefit of possession to be able to call a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here on 1330 KOVE. We'll have 2:33 left to go in this third quarter. Reset things a little bit. The Lander Tigers are 9 of 24 shooting. They've got a couple of threes. Cody Phillies 13 of 33 with 1 3-point make. Rebounding margin has been narrowed a little bit. 27-11 in favor of the Phillies, so a much better rebounding third quarter for the Lander Tigers. Obviously a point of emphasis at halftime, and they've done a good job of that. Defensively, they've done just about as well as you can do against this Cody team. Limit the turnovers, take care of the ball, make your shots. That's all you can do. Cody undefeated on the regular season. They are undefeated in the postseason. 26-0, I think, is their mark on the year. Trying to wrap up a perfect year. Lander Tigers trying to steal a championship. Bounce pass in the lane. Gets free, and the Tigers come away with it. Brandon Lincoln passes the ball ahead to Goggles, and then Grace Hayes intercepts a long pass from Goggles. It's Hayes back the other way. She lost the handle. It's picked up by a teammate. Passing to the right corner to Talich. Talich was fouled. Don't think that's going to be a shooting foul. She was in the air. We'll see. Dagan Reinhardt will be called for the foul, I believe. That's her third. It is not a shooting foul. That is Lander's third team foul. So Cody will inbound. Grace Hayes with a pass toward the top of the key. Now a three from the left wing is no good. Long rebound is tracked down by the Tigers. Daisy Goklish across the timeline. Throws the ball ahead to Hollingshead, who saves it back to Cody, though. Lander trying to press the issue, but they've given away a couple of possessions doing that in transition. Ends up back with the Phillies with Simone. Pass to the left wing, bounce pass to the left elbow with Talich. She is tied up. We've got to tie that. No whistle. They never blew the whistle on a jump ball. And so we play on. Bounce pass in the lane, rejected by Hollingshead. Paisley Hollingshead with a block, and the ball's out of bounds to the Tigers. As Brianna Lincoln was on the floor with her effort trying to get to the basketball. Alicia St. Clair will come into the game for the Tigers. And Lincoln has come out for the moment. Minute 30 to go in the third. Cody 33, Lander 24. It is Goklish across the timeline, and the trap works this time. Cody with a steal. Grace Hayes is fouled hard on a shot. Cody bench wanting an intentional foul call. I don't think they're going to get that, but Grace Hayes will head to the free throw line. I would not have been terribly surprised if an intentional foul were called on that. That was Goggles definitely getting her money's worth. And that's 4 on Goggles, too, which is not great news for the Tigers. 2 free throws on the way. The first is good. 34-24 on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard. And one more on the way for Grace Hayes. That one's good as well. Margin is 11 for Cody with a minute 16 remaining in the third. 35-24 on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard. Into the press again, and again a steal. Cody Phillies lead past Grace Hayes. Too hard off the backboard, but Cody comes away with an offensive rebound. They'll cycle their offense to kill some time. Minute remaining in the third quarter. They'll reset up top to Simone. Simone from the top of the key to Grace Hayes on the left side. Entry pass to Talich. Drives in. Might have been tipped. Shot's no good. Talich got her own miss. Then feeds back up toward the top of the key, and cycling again is Cody's offense with Macy Ball. Skip pass from right to left. And I think Cody may even just hold for one shot here. There's still 30 seconds left, but they're in no hurry. Passing just over the championship logo at half court, back and forth. They are going to hold for one here, it looks like. Grace Hayes has it out left. Entry pass to the left elbow with 13 seconds left. Now at 10 seconds left in the quarter. Back up top, skip to Grace Hayes at 6 seconds. Bomb of a three that's no good. Cody comes away with the offensive rebounds. They'll get a three at the buzzer that is no good. So Lander survives the last possession, but time's now a factor. Into the fourth quarter we go. Cody by 11. Back after this on 1330 KOVE.
I'm Winslow Friday, Director of the Wind River Intertribal Council Department of Transportation. It makes me and my crew happy when you buckle up. It just might save your life.
I'm gonna get us home. Buckle up for life, Wyoming!
Your home for Lander Tiger basketball all season long. KOVE Radio, 1330 AM and 107.7 FM.
Start of the fourth quarter. Cody Phillies on top of Lander, 35-24 in the state championship game. Cody basketball to start the final quarter. Cycling around the top of the key from left to right. This will be Macy Ball, who is guarded there by St. Clair. Entry pass, then a kick out for three. That shot's no good. Offensive rebound come away with. Kick out left corner this time for three. That one's no good. Lander finally comes away with the rebound. There's St. Clair pulling it down. Goggles down the floor for the Tigers. Right down the lane. Left-handed floater. No good. A little bit of contact there, but no call. Not going to get that call in the state championship game. Grace Hayes across the timeline for Cody. Another empty possession for the Tigers. As Simone picks up her dribble at the top of the key. Skip pass left to Grace Hayes. Grace Hayes drives in on that left side and feeds the left corner, driving the baseline. Back to Grace Hayes with 7 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Hayes will pass to the left baseline, then skipped all the way right wing. Cody's just passing the ball around, looking for a perfect look. Shot underneath is no good. Tigers come away with a rebound. St. Clair in transition. They're actually 2-on-1 the other way. St. Clair with a layup that falls. The freshman in transition against Cody getting a layup. 35-26. It's a 9-point deficit. Still plenty of time, but you got to lock it down right now. 6.5 to go. Cody Phillies start their offense with Simone, and now Hayes a feed into the left corner. Double team down there. Hayes, entry pass to the free throw line. Driving in his ball. Ball puts up a shot that's no good. There's another Philly there for an extra pass, and the layup is good. Second chance points for the Cody Phillies have been all they needed. St. Clair again down the lane. Pass to Goggles underneath. Lays it in for a left-handed answer. Tigers are back within 9 with 6 minutes to go in the fourth. Grace Hayes starts the offense for the Tigers. Skipping again right to left and now looking for a backdoor cut at the baseline. Fed up high for Simone for three. That's no good. Tigers there for the rebounds. Arnich comes away with a board. She needs some help though. A timeout was given to Lander to save the possession. That's a good timeout. We'll take it with him back after this on 1330 KOVE.
Introducing WyoGlass, your local glass experts. From windows to showers, we got you covered. We're proud to be a part of the Lander community and a local sports sponsor. We're dedicated to serving all of Fremont County, so you can trust us with your residential and commercial windows and doors, auto glass, shower doors, and garage doors. For quality service and local support, choose WyoGlass. Visit us at wyoglassoflander.com or on Main Street in Lander today.
Welcome back to the Ford Wyoming Center in Casper for the 3A state championship game. Cody Phillies on top of the Lander Lady Tigers, 37-28. It will be Lander basketball after head coach Drew Powell saved a possession with a timeout. They'll start their offense with Goggles, top of the key off a Hollingshead screen. They tried to get it down to Hollingshead on a pick and roll, but it's taken away. Ball's on the floor, and a foul will be called on Hollingshead as she and Grace Hayes were going after the same ball at the same time. Ended up being contacted by Hollingshead. So Paisley picks up her second. Only the first team foul either way in this fourth quarter, 5:20 to go. Cody with Macy Ball. Passes to Simone. Now Ball gets it back. Entry pass to the free throw line. Here's a three from Simone that's no good. Long rebounds. Goes out of bounds. So it's back to the Tigers. Goggles down the floor for the Tigers. She is playing with 2 fouls. Thought she had 3. She's only got 2 on the scoreboard. Goggles. Crossover. Dribbles right. Brianna Lincoln has a 3. Doesn't go in. Hit the front of the rim, hit the back of the rim, and then wouldn't drop in. But on the rebound, Ellie Talich fell to the floor and is going to be called for a travel. So it's back to Lander on the right side of the floor. They're going to inbound from under their own basket. It's getting down to must-score possessions for the Tigers with 4:46 remaining in the fourth quarter. Entry pass leads to a 3 from St. Clair that rimmed all the way around the rim and out. And then a foul's going to be called on Brianna Lincoln on the rebound. She thought she got in there clean to tie it up, but Lincoln will pick up a foul. That's team foul number 2 for the Lander Tigers. 37-28, Lander trailing the best team in the state by 9. Cody undefeated on the season, perfect year. Looking to top it off with a state championship game. Paisley Hollingshead has come away with a steal, and now in transition will put in a right-handed layup. It's down to a 7-point deficit. 37-30 with 4:24 remaining in the fourth. Cody tries again with Simone on the left side. Simone gets to Ball. Ball double teamed by the zone. One dribble, picks it up, entry pass to the free throw line again. Driving in is Agadal, kicking to the left corner. Now a 3 from the left wing that is good. Big 3 bucket for Cody. Deficit's back to 10 points, 40-30 with under 4 minutes to go in the fourth. Brianna Lincoln to Paisley Hollingshead up top for the Tigers. Hollingshead to Arnich. Arnich feeds Goggles for 3. That's good! Goggles with the answer. She's got 8 points on the night. 40-33, 3:33 on the fourth quarter clock. Cody starts their sequence again with Ball. Hands the ball off to Talich. And now Agadal. Here's Bauer to Ball. Ball to Simone. Simone in the right corner. Kicks left wing for a 3. That's no good. Tigers are there for a rebound. Great box out from Arnich. In transition, the Tigers have a layup. No good. Follow is good. That is Goggles, I believe, that got that one to go. The Tigers have brought this to within 5 with under 3 minutes to go. Tiger crowd is getting loud. Cody wants a timeout. We'll take it with them back after this on 1330 KOVE.
I'm Winslow Friday, Director of the Wind River Intertribal Council Department of Transportation. It makes me and my crew happy when you buckle up. It just might save your life.
I'm gonna get us home. Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Welcome to Haskell Furniture and Flooring in Riverton. Discover a huge variety of top brands like Ashley, Tempur-Pedic, Serta, Lazy Boy, and more. Our showroom is filled with stylish and comfortable furniture for every room. Come visit us at 2210 North Federal and transform your home today. Explore the exceptional quality and unbeatable prices we offer. Visit HaskellFurnitureandFlooring.com to learn more. Haskell Furniture and Flooring. Best prices, better service.
Lander basketball is on the air. With coverage of today's games, here's Scott Fuller.
Welcome back to the Ford Wyoming Center. Tigers are trailing Cody by 5 with 2:45 to go. It's Cody basketball as they start their next offensive sequence after a Cody timeout. Skip pass to the right wing. Now a pass into the corner. Driving in is Ball. Ball in trouble, but she gets the ball to Simone. Simone able to skip it up to Grace Hayes. 2:27 on the fourth quarter clock. Grace Hayes from left to right across the lane leads to a three in the corner that is good. Three ball from Cody makes it 43-35. 2:16 to go in the fourth. Daisy Goklish had the ball stolen away from her by Grace Hayes, but she fell on the line as she made the steal, and so it's back to the Tigers. 2 minutes, 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter clock. It is 43-35. Cody Phillies on top of Lander. Lander trying to shock 3A basketball with an upset here in the state championship. Goklish mid-range two-jumper is no good. Rebound pulled down by the Phillies. Grace Hayes met by Brianna Lincoln, so she'll pass it away. Cody finally does cross the timeline. Under 2 minutes to go in the fourth. It is Macy Ball for Cody. Hand off to Grace Hayes, best player in Wyoming basketball for the second time in her career as the Gatorade Player of the Year. Minute 44 to go. She hands the ball off to Talich. Weaving up top are the Phillies. And now driving in is Macy Ball. Macy Ball is fouled. It's going to be team foul number 3 on Lander. Cody has not been called for a foul in this quarter. And inbounding for Cody with a minute 35 to go will be Simone. Phillies on top of Lander, 43-35. Clean inbound to Grace Hayes. Grace Hayes harassed there by Goklish, and Daisy Goklish is going to pick up a foul. Daisy only had one. Not a bad foul. You go aggressively at a player like Hayes, and if you get called for a foul, you get called for a foul. Lander also may get in a position here shortly where they want to foul for time, so you got to be in the bonus. Inbound, Grace Hayes reaching in, another foul on Goklish. Lander might be fouling for time at this point with a minute 28 to go. It's 43-35. Yeah, that math checks out. That's about the time where you have to start fouling. Preferably anybody but Grace Hayes, but it is Grace Hayes at the free throw line. She makes the first. Makes it a 9-point lead for the Phillies with a minute 28 to go after this second free throw. Hayes on the night with 17 points. Well shy of her 26-point average on the season. Hayes' second free throw good. Cody by 10. Time a factor now, under 90 seconds to go in the fourth. Goggles coast to coast driving in. Left-handed layup is too strong off the glass. Cody comes away with a rebound, and a foul will be called on the Tigers. So Lander now in the double bonus, or Cody is rather. Cody again not being called for a foul in this fourth quarter. Going to take a timeout here on the floor. And Cody took the timeout. And we will step aside, take it with him. Back after this on 1330 KOVE.
Hey, Fremont County, listen up. This is your game changer, Health Source of Riverton with Dr. Jonathan Fabian, the only certified chiropractic sports physician in the area. For a limited time, student athletes get a $10 new patient special. That includes a full initial evaluation, needed x-rays, and a doctor-prescribed pain relief session. Just mention this ad when you call. Stay in the game with expert care from Health Source of Riverton. Call 463-2770 and tell them you heard about the $10 student athlete special.
Lander Recycle offers convenient residential and commercial recycling service. We pick up, sort, and responsibly dispose of your recyclables, including Type 1 and 2 plastic bottles and jugs, mixed papers, aluminum cans, tin cans, and corrugated cardboard. Affordable weekly, bi-weekly, and monthly pickup plans are available. We work with you to meet your recycling needs. Call or text Lander Recycle at 307-751-1002 for more information.
Welcome back to the Ford Wyoming Center. Free throws are on the way for Cody's Ellie Talich. Minute 19 to go in the fourth quarter of the 3A Girls State Championship game. Cody on top of Lander by 10. Make it 11 as Talich makes the first of 2 free throws, 46-35. Now one more from Talich that is good. Lander on the inbound with 1:17 remaining in the fourth. It's Brianna Lincoln trying to get free for a 3. She's dribbling around. Going to free up St. Clair on a screen. Paisley Hollingshead is tripped up. She's fouled. It's going to be the first foul called against Cody in the quarter. So Lander's going to inbound. 1:06 remaining on the fourth quarter clock. Cody now up by 12. A quick shot of any variety. Doesn't have to be a 3 at this point. Lincoln on the inbound, up high to St. Clair. St. Clair to Goklish. Daisy Goklish with 1 minute to go in the fourth. Crossover to Dagan Reinhardt. Dagan driving in. Ball is loose on the floor. Cody comes away with a steal. It's Grace Hayes down the floor. Grace Hayes is fouled by Goklish. Daisy Goklish now has 4. 53 seconds remaining. Cody trying to close out Lander for what would be a perfect season. 26-0 heading into this game. Credit Lander, they've given him a fight here in the second half. First free throw from Hayes is good. Second free throw from Grace Hayes is no good. Offensive rebound pulled down by Talich. And then Lander's going to be called for... Oh, wait a minute. No, the foul's on Cody. Thought that Brianna Lincoln got called again, but no, that's going to be a Cody foul. Second on Ellie Talich. Lander on the inbound, full court with 50 seconds remaining. It is Goklish across the timeline. Daisy gives the ball up to Hollingshead. Now a skip pass to St. Clair, right corner for 3. That's no good. Long rebound pulled down by Daisy Goklish. Daisy Goklish to Paisley Hollingshead. Paisley in the paint, floats one up, is fouled. She's got a couple of free throws on the way. Maybe too little, too late, though. 48-35, Cody on top of Lander. Paisley Hollingshead with 2 free throws coming. Hollingshead's first is good. One more for Paisley Hollingshead with 32 seconds remaining on the fourth quarter clock after this free throw. Second one is good. 48-37, Lander pressuring the Cody inbound. Cody got a timeout before the 5 count. So we will take it. Actually, we're going to keep it right here. Yep, we'll keep it right here. 32 seconds remaining. It's been a fun season of covering Lander Tiger basketball. It really has been a special year. This special group of ladies, if they do fall short in this game and finish up second in all of 3A, that's certainly nothing to be ashamed of and indicative of how this team has come together, played to their potential all season long. Just a really special year. 32 seconds left on the clock. Cody's going to inbound against pressure from the Tigers, obviously. Grace Hayes gets the ball into Talich. Talich back to Hayes. Under 30 seconds to go. Grace Hayes kicks into the right corner. Lander, I would think, would look to foul here, but instead it's a lean-in layup that's up and good. I think Lander was trying to foul. They just never got it done. There's a foul against Cody as Lander tried to push the ball down the floor to Hollingshead. Hollingshead got bumped into and knocked over, so that's already the 4th foul called against Cody in the last couple of minutes. But they're at 14 fouls. Lander to inbound with 17.6 seconds remaining. They get it up to Brianna Lincoln. Lincoln off a screen from Goklish. Now a pass is intercepted, and a foul on Dagan Reinhardt will lead to Cody free throws with 10 seconds remaining. Teams make their way to the other end of the floor for these Cody free throws. And the Cody fans in the crowd can taste it. Going to come away with a perfect season. 27-0, I believe the mark will be when you count all of their postseason victories, regional tournament, including this will be 4 wins over Lander, 2 in the regular season, 2 in the postseason. First free throw is good. And then Marger will have one more for Cody. (51-37) Cody on top with 10 seconds remaining in the state championship game. Second free throw, no good. Ball is kicked out and on the floor. Grace Hayes is on the floor going to get it, and then a foul is going to be called against Lander as Hayes passes the ball away. It's Hollingshead picking up another foul. And that is going to be her 3rd. Marger will go to the free throw line again. There are 4.9 seconds left on the 4th quarter clock. A couple more free throws for the Phillies. The first one is good. Brianna Lincoln just checked out of the game, and she's getting a big hug from head coach Drew Powell, one of the seniors who has just played their last game for Lander. Second free throw from Marger is good. So it's 53-37. We'll see if that's not our final score as Lander inbounds with 4.9 seconds remaining. It's St. Clair with 3 seconds and now 2. St. Clair's going to go ahead and take a half-court shot that falls short. Cody Phillies are state champs. At the end of the day, the Lander Tigers falling to Cody for the 4th time. This might be in some ways the best that they have played, this team, this season. This one started to get away from the Tigers a little bit in the first quarter, really, in the first half. Not on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding differential that we pointed out a couple of times during the broadcast. Cody was just controlling the boards. Lander wasn't just on fire shooting right away, and so it was enough for Cody to control the game early on and establish what was at halftime a 14-point lead. Midway through the second quarter, though, Lander had this to 4 points, and they had a nice run late in the third quarter into the fourth quarter as well. They cut it back down to 5 at one point. So Lander was never, until the end, Lander was never out of the game on the scoreboard. But the other aspects of the game, turnovers by the Tigers and a great rebounding effort from the Cody Phillies, ended up being enough for them to create that margin that they would then add on to in the fourth quarter and then ultimately win the game. Let's transition now into the Bailey Tire post-game show. Brought to you by Bailey Tire Pros. Bailey Tire, proud to support our local athletes. Full-service tire and auto shops at 755 South Federal in Riverton and 1305 West Main in Lander. Final stats for this one. Lander shoots 37% from the floor, actually outshoots Cody on the game percentage-wise. 34% for the Cody Phillies. Just Cody took a lot more shots. 17 of 50 was Cody from the floor as a team. Lander 14 of 37. There was never a lead change in this game. Lander never led, not even early on. They did have it to within 4 points at one point in the second quarter. They had it to within 5 points again later on in the second half. But we may have mentioned this on the Porter's Tailgate show. Cody, if you give them 4 minutes of game time at any point during the game, they're going to bury you. And Cody did not bury Lander in this game, but they got just enough to get that edge that they would build on as now Cody is headed over to the end of the arena where Lander is set up right now. Lander is on stage to accept their second place trophy as runners-up in the state tournament. All the ladies are on the stage along with their coaching staffs. Fans are making their way over for photos right now. And after that, Cody will take the stage to accept their 3A girls state championship game. Let's wrap up the stats here and then transition out of the broadcast. Cody Phillies were led in scoring, of course, by Grace Hayes, 20 points. She averages 26 for the Lander Tigers, able to hold Grace Hayes under her usual average. Ellie Talich with 11 points, the other double-digit scorer for Cody. For the Tigers, Hayden Goggles was 4 of 11 from the floor for 10 points. Daisy Goklish had 7. Brianna Lincoln had 6. Don't forget about Paisley Hollingshead with 9 points. Also scoring in the state championship game, Alicia St. Clair had a 2, and Dagan Reinhardt had a bucket and a free throw for 3 points. Lander Tigers fighting back in this one. At one point, Cody was up by 17. And Tigers trimmed it down to 5 in the second half, and that's as close as Lander got. Meanwhile, the Cody Phillies wrap up an undefeated season at 27-0. And the scary part is Grace Hayes, who's been the high scorer, obviously, in 3A all season, and is now, for the second time in her career, a Gatorade Player of the Year, is only a junior. So she will be back for the Cody Phillies next year. Lander Tigers want to recognize the seniors who have played their last games, including Brianna Lincoln, Lisa Edelman, Hayden Goggles, and Dagan Reinhardt. All 4 have been a lot of fun to watch and to cover throughout their high school careers. And they have, in many ways, the 4 of them been the heart and soul of this basketball team. I want to give credit to all of Lander basketball. The boys and the girls after this weekend. Head coach Stu Mullins on the boys' side. Head coach Drew Powell has done an amazing job taking the girls to the state championship game this year. So that's going to be the mark to beat going forward. But it's been a special season of Lander basketball. It's really, I think, breathed some life into the community back in the Lander Valley. And it's been a fun weekend covering both those teams up here in Casper. So one more time, your final score, Cody 53, Lander Tigers 37. This has been coverage of Lander Tiger basketball on 1330 KOVE. Have a great evening and a great weekend, everyone.